We have just seen the release of the new DJI Air 3, a fantastic drone, but today I want to tell you about 5 things that you actually need to know about this drone. 5 things that you might not have known, you might have missed them on the product launch. And these 5 things might actually sway you about buying this drone or not. Before we get into that first point, if you do like drone and tech content, it'd be really appreciated if you do hit that subscribe button. I've got loads more content coming really soon, especially on the new DJI Air 3. So the first point is this now comes with a new OcuSync 4 video transmission, an upgrade over the Mavic and mini drones. Believe it or not, the OcuSync 4 is an upgrade over the Mavic 3 Pro. This has OcuSync 3 Plus. The Mini 3 Pro has OcuSync 3, so you're going to get the very best video transmission performance out of the new DJI Air 3. It also comes with a new 5.2 GHz video transmission channel, which is going to deliver you the very best signal performance in congested areas. So signal performance is really important when flying these drones. It's not about how far you can fly that drone, it's about how it handles interference in that area that you're in. And I have noticed some improvements over the OcuSync 3 Plus transmission, but the signal performance over the Mini 3 Pro with that OcuSync 3 is much better, so much less interference, hardly any signal dropouts whatsoever. It handles the actual interference with the signal much better. So the DJI Air 3 in the combo kit comes with this new battery charger, and this is pretty clever. So it's a bit of a hefty thing, it's pretty heavy, it's going to store all 3 of these batteries, but what it does is just something I've not seen before, so this is really good. So let's just tell you about this. So the actual battery charger, just like we've seen before in the Mavic and the Mini series, is when you put your actual batteries in, this is going to charge your batteries via USB-C in sequence. So each one of these batteries will charge full, and then it'll charge the next one and the next one. We've seen that all before, and that works really good. It's got a USB-C on the side of it here, so you can actually attach this to your phone, and then you can draw power from these batteries to maybe charge your phone, your camera. So when you're out and about, if you finish filming and you've still got some battery life left, you could use this to charge one of your other devices. But what gets good about this is that if you see these batteries here, then these all now have 3 bars of battery life left. You can actually hold down the FN button now without connecting it to any power, and then you can actually use the 2 reduced batteries, the batteries with the least amount of power, and it will actually draw the remaining power out of them, so you have 1 full battery. So you can see here now, this actual battery on the side, this is going to be full. It's using this battery's power, and it's drawing that power and making this then 1 full battery. So what this means is you can actually have a full battery in your drone, even though none of these batteries were full when you put them in the case. So this could be, say, 60%, and this battery here could be 40%. And you hold down this button and it will draw the power from the 40% battery and make this battery then 100%. It's absolutely fantastic, and it does it really quick as well. I hope we get this feature on every other charger like this for future drones. The Air 3 also comes bundled with the new DJI RC2 controller. So how is this different to the DJI RC? Well, I'm going to be doing a full video on the channel really soon comparing these, because there are quite a few differences. It might not look it, but there are. But significantly, the difference between the DJI RC and the RC2, this now has external antennas. And just like the DJI RC Pro with external antennas, this in combination with the OcuSync 4 is what's going to give you that much better signal performance. You have external dedicated antennas now to get the very best signal performance. And it's also got like this new dark grey colour, which I just think looks brilliant. This video is sponsored by Motion VFX, but they're far from just a sponsor. I use their plugins on every single video. Without them, my videos would take so much longer to create. So they have plugins available for Final Cut Pro, DaVinci Resolve, and Premiere Pro. And a lot of you guys ask me where I get my titles and effects from, and it is here. So I've downloaded lots of different ones from their websites, but I basically use the same 3 plugins on every single video. I use the MKBHD plugin a lot, and this is for titles and information, so I can just drag one onto my screen like this, and you can see this is what I use a lot. It's also great for lower thirds as well, giving information. I also use the iAdjusting plugin as well. This is fantastic for really clean text. It's also great when I want to show you some graphs and comparison charts, or some really cool colourful backgrounds. And then I also use the M-Channel Cyber plugin. This is like a really cool, like futuristic plugin, and I use this a lot for titles on screen displays displays or for actually showing information about a certain product. So if you want to go and check them out, I'm going to link it at the top of the description. They're going to absolutely help you just like they do on every single one of my videos. Just have a look at the rest of the video to see how many of these plugins you can spot. Let's get back into it. So while the OcuSync 4 is a good addition to the new DJI Air 3 and it brings the new DJI RC2 and the new DJI N2 controllers, that's all well and good, but this is one of them things now you may have missed in this product launch and what could potentially put you off. You see, with all those advantages there with having these new controllers, it unfortunately means that all the controllers aren't compatible with the DJI Air 3 because they're not OcuSync 4. Let's just say, for example, the DJI RC controller, this does not work with OcuSync 4. So if you have a DJI RC controller, for say the Mavic 3 Pro or the Mini 3 Pro, and you want to then go out and buy a DJI Air 3, you can't use your DJI RC original controller with this. But it also means that other controllers, like the fantastic RC Pro, which you can use with the Mavic 3 Pro again, the Mini 3 Pro, you cannot even use the RC Pro with the DJI Air 3. The RC Pro doesn't support OcuSync 4. And when I heard that, it was extremely disappointing that my favorite controller I can't use with the DJI Air 3 because it only supports up to OcuSync 3 Plus. So that is disappointing. So it means if you're going to be using the DJI Air 3, you've got to use one of the new controllers. Now, if you're like me and you might take a couple of drones with you on a trip, it means you're going to then have to take two controllers if it's two different drones like a Mini 3 Pro and an Air 3 or a Mavic 3 Pro and an Air 3. You're going to have to take two controllers. Finally, the DJI Air 3 actually has the same intelligent flight features as the DJI Mavic 3 Classic or even the Mavic 3 Pro. It is incredible. The only difference actually is that the Mavic 3 Classic has the adjustable aperture, so you can change it from an f2.8 on the camera up to an f11, whereas you can't on the DJI Air 3, it's fixed. Now for a lot of people, including me, that is a big advantage still to the Mavic 3 Classic series. But in terms of actual internal intelligent features, well, this has the same, like it has waypoints now on the DJI Air 3. This has cruise control. It has the night video mode that we saw on the Mavic 3 Classic last year. It also has hyperlapse. It also has master shots, quick shots. This has every intelligent feature that the Mavic 3 Classic has. But the DJI Air 3 comes with that added advantage over the Mavic 3 Classic, which is that this also has the new 2.8 70mm telecamera. The Mavic 3 Classic is a fixed camera, albeit a fantastic Hasselblad 5.1K camera. So I'm not comparing that, but I will be doing a full video that's also coming really soon comparing these two, because I think now if you want a larger drone, a drone that's going to give you more power, more features, then these two are really similar. And to give you a hint on that video, the comparison between the Mavic 3 Classic and the DJI Air 3 is the hardest comparison between two drones that I've ever had to do. So what do you think about this DJI Air 3? Are you going to go out and buy this? Are you interested in this? Do you think it's rubbish? Do you think it's good? Just let me know in the comments down below what you think about it. It'd be really interesting to read your thoughts on this DJI Air 3. If you actually really want this, like right now, I'll also link it for you so you can go and check it out at the top of the description. But I think this sits slap bang in the middle between a DJI Mini 3 and the DJI Mavic 3 Pro now, and this is a fantastic advantage for somebody who wants a bit of that heavier, more performance drone with absolutely tons of features built into this. If you found this helpful, we'd really appreciate if you just hit that like button. It does help out the channel so much. And if you're new around here, make sure you hit that notification bell, subscribe so you don't miss out, because I've got a lot of comparisons and new content coming on not just this drone, but a lot of exciting tech coming really soon as well. So thanks so much for watching as always, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye bye.